Okay, I am back. Now here's the length of mine, 20. So we're going to finish this off because we don't want to leave it like this. We're going to finish this off with a slip stitch. So you want to put your hook in the front post, pull through that one and the one on the hook. That's a slip stitch. Front post, pull through, and the one on the hook. You do that all the way across. Where I dropped my phone? All over there. Nobody I want to talk to. Okay. Alright, now we're going to fasten it off. The way you fasten it off, for those of you that don't know, is you wrap the yarn around, pull it through. Now I like to pull it through twice. So wrap the yarn around, pull it through. I like my stuff secure. Then you want to cut off that piece, leave it long enough so you can weave it in. Not too long. Pull it tight. There you have it. Now, you see this end here? We're not working in that end. You want to turn it over. I should have crocheted in there, but I'll do that later. Now, we're working in this end. Now we want to get to the middle. The six stitches in the middle is where we're trying to get to. 6 stitches, because our piece that goes up this way, which is this piece right here, this long piece. That's what we're working on next. So that's 6 stitches wide. So to get to that without having to measure anything and mess up our measurements, we're going to do it this way. We're going to count 1 on this end and 1 on this end until we get to the 6 stitches in the middle. So the 1, that's 1, that's 1, that's 2, that's 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Now I already know it's 7 because I already did one sheet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 stitches. So I know that I have to go 7 stitches over and put my hook in the 8th stitch. So that's what we're going to do. Now make sure you go all the way over. If your piece is bigger or smaller, go over. Now it'd be great for your stitches to be an even number. I should have told you that before you fastened off. If they're not an even number, make it an even number by pulling out one row. If it's an odd number, pull out one row. You know, unloosen that fasten off stitch and pull out one row. Don't worry about it being too small, because it won't be too small, because crochet stretches and you can always stretch it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now these are the stitches right here up top. There's 2 of them. So you want to put that hook in there. That's 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm old. Okay, now we're going to slip knot it. And if you remember, goes around the front, to the back, over that. Then take this piece, round it, and pull it through the hole. There we go. If there's any men on here, you know where the hole is. Easy to find. Okay, now you're going to pull it through the stitch. That counts as our first cast on. Now hold this. I like to weave this in as I go. Don't want to leave it hanging there. And plus, if you don't pull it through, this will come out like that. We don't want that. So hold on to that piece back here. Go through the next stitch. Go back. Have that tail in front and pull up a stitch. Go to the next stitch, have that tail behind the hook, pull up a stitch. That's tail, link in the hole stitch. Put that tail in front, pull up the whole loop. That's 4. 2 more to go. Hold behind, pull up. Hold in front, pull up. Okay, we're going to leave that. It's too short. Okay. So we're going to cut that tail so it won't be in our way. And now we're going to do what we did with this. Cast off. Wrap the yarn around, pull through 1 loop. Wrap the yarn around, pull through 2 loops. Wrap the yarn around, pull through 2 loops. 2 loops. 2 loops. 2 loops. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go to the next row. And for front post, wrap around, pull up a loop. 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 Now you should have measured your piece here on how far you want to go. I put mine right above my ankle, and that I need 27 rows. Mine's measure, I do believe 9, no, that's my thing, I don't remember what it measured, but it's 27 rows for me. You measure yours. You want to put your piece across your toe, across your foot, start from this end and measure up. That's how you measure. So let's cast off. I should have told you that before we did this, but I didn't. Forgive me, I'm old. Okay, so I'm going to pause here. Actually, I'm going to stop because I don't think my recorder don't have a pause button. Because I have a sports cam and I do the best I can. That's why I got whites, because for some reason I can't get the lighting no lighter. But you can see the white. So I'm going to pause here. You continue. I'm going to continue, and I'll be back with you. Peace.